So I just realized I wasn't recording, and I recorded bits and pieces without audio, so I have to redo this. I'm going to be showing you guys range melee loadout, which is range melee, single target, and AoE are the exact same thing. The ranged melee and the ranged might loadouts. They can both be used for AoE and single target, and they're the best in both. So yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you real quick. What you need is Grenorium, Transformation Strategist. I've lost a K, so don't mind that. Arguments are might, everything. Speed nothing, Iconics only robot, and the usual stuff. You need Gaining Eruption, Intensity Punishment, Outrage, Revenge, Berserk, and Robot Sidekick. Usually people put Eviscerating Change and swap out one of these, but it actually doesn't. It does decent damage, don't get me wrong, but it can't hit as hard or as frequent as just using Outrage and Revenge. So I'm gonna clip these two, and then I want to show you quickly how you need to clip Outrage into Revenge and Revenge into Outrage. So as soon as you press hold in the last combo, you need to see the animation a little bit. You need to know when to press that, and you clip into Revenge. Same thing with the Revenge. When you see that beep, you go into Outrage. As soon as you see Revenge, you go into Outrage. When you see Outrage, you go into Revenge, like that. So you'll keep spamming it like that. That's exactly how it goes, and without even using Gaining Eruption. Gaining Eruption Severe Punishment, we hit a 600k for literally no reason. Alrighty, so let's get into this. Clip these two in, and you're just gonna spam these two over and over again until the boss die, or the ads. On a group of ads, however, you can swap out Gaining Eruption or Severe Punishment depending on what's instance you're doing, if it's a normal or elite. If it's normal, you can use Gaining. If it's elite, I would rather you use Severe Punishment just for that extra survivability. And you can use Lacerate, however it actually does less damage, but if the ads are more spread out, Lacerating will be better. So pretty much it depends on the tank. If you want guaranteed damage, use Lacerate, that's fine, but if your position is good and you can angle it so both these abilities hit everything, I'd rather you use this Loadout on both single target and AoE, since they are the highest damaging in both. This Loadout has hit 890k in 10 seconds, which is the most it's ever done, that I've done in any power. See, 750k. In my other recording I didn't get that at all, even though I usually get it. It's only when I start recording the game decides to start me up. But yeah, this is how the Rage Melee goes. Real quickly, since I'm in this loadout, I'll show you the AoE. It's the same thing. When you use Lacerate, you can hit a mil, but you can't hit higher than 1.1. With this, you can actually hit 1.2. As you hopefully see. And of course, when I record, after all the hours of testing, I hit at 800k, which I've never hit before. But as you can see, 1 mil. See if we can get a 1.2. If we can't, that's fine, but I'd prefer to show you guys instead. Okay, we're kind of just staying at 100. We'll do one more 10 seconds, and we'll go into the ranged rage build. Okay, wow, alrighty. Alright, I'm just gonna go into the ranged loadout now. Alrighty, now we're in the into the might ranged single target and AoE. when you get this to I believe it's 160, this will be perfect for AoE. I don't have that, so I don't even use ranged. I use precision, and I use melee because I'm pretty confident that I wouldn't die even in elite. Just depends on the content, obviously, and I'll switch it up. But for the most part, I'm confident with melee. But if you aren't, and you like range more, you need this to get to 160 at least, so you can use it in the loadout. And 94, same everything. You need heat vision, obviously for amplified heat vision, and robot sidekick. You need everything into mine. So how this works is you'll start off with solar. Obviously you can press triangle or right click in between. Now with 3 and 4, it's the exact same thing as with the melee. So you will press hold, and then as soon as you do the last animation, you'll go into bombardment. So we'll go hold, and then as soon as you do it, you'll go into bombardment. Now same thing with bombardment, you'll go tap, and you would go into heat vision, not into. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then as soon as you do the last one, you'll go into heat vision. So tap, and you'll go into heat vision, which wasn't up. So you'll go, I'll do one more time, like that. So I'll quickly show you how it works. I won't show you on AoE because I don't even have the bone, and it's the exact same rotation as on single target. But if you do have your amplified heat vision to 160, you can use this for ranged AoE as well. But we'll go into it. Tapping range in between most of the moves besides in between bombardment and dreadful. You can hit 600Ks with this. It is the strongest I've seen ranged before. People use channel hate and viscerating chain instead of bombardment, but it actually does less. I've tried to make it work, and I've used ice breath in between. I've used a bunch of different stuff, but for some reason, bombardment, which is a move I never used years ago, is now helps you get the strongest range. And since I'm saying it's so strong, I'm not gonna get a 600k. But yeah, this is pretty much how the loadout goes. Oh my god, look at that! I've never seen it go this high before. I've done this for like 2 hours. I've never seen this go that high. We'll just bruise that, I guess. But yeah, it hits more averagely 500k than any other. Like, so if you were to use channel hate here or eviscerating chain here, they won't hit as much. And I don't even think eviscerating chain is good anyway. The likely amount of it to crit for some reason is insane. Right then I got the highest crit I've ever gotten with a chain. But most part, you just get 20Ks with it, so I'll try it again. Okay, so YouTube, the game knows I'm recording, so it's gonna give me crits. Okay, well anyway. But yeah, I have tested it a lot. It is actually really inconsistent. So I even tried in precision, same thing. So let's put that there. Alright, let's go into precision, which I can just do with a global button. Precision, depending on what content you're doing, I'll just quickly show you. Super speed, yes, you do need super speed. Sorry, I'm not flight, but I think flight has like the different version of this, but other than that you need rolling dervish and vortex trap if you are in a lower raid. But I'll explain what I mean. So weapons expert into these, and then into precision. Also, please, if you know how to get precision up, I've never done precision, only like years ago when like hard light were using precision and shit like that was using precision. But if you know how to get this up to at least 50k or something, please let me know. I really need tips on precision. I don't know how to build precision at all. But anyway, let's get into it. Grenadium, transformation, and strategist if I didn't show you already. So yeah, the loadout is Tornado Pool into Bloodlust, which you will clip together. rolling dervish, and redirected rage. You only need redirected rage if you're doing like a solo or duo content and you're taking aggro. Just helps you a lot more. But for the most part, you use vortex trap. The reason you use vortex trap is it makes you be able to do more dual wield mastery. Also, I'm using dual wield by the way, so you would put like you do the dual wield combo and you only need this bow from bow mastery. So the reason I have it on instead of even phase dodge, firstly, the cooldown. Secondly, even though it's a lot easier to use, all you have to do is tap range. With vortex tap, you will need to there it is. You have to tap space into right click, so you can't just do. I'm pressing right click right now, nothing's happening. So you will need to actually jump it. The reason for that is your refresh rate for like, see how fast that was? See how fast it is to do like another one? Obviously you're not going to be doing your weapon mastery, like you're going to do it like this, like that, but it's a lot faster, and it's only a 4-second cooldown. Rolling dervish, you use it first, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, then you can go back to it in 3, and then sometimes it's not up, so obviously you would have to do something like this. And then you can do your next one. But yeah, I'll quickly show you how this loadout works. So both these two. I did mess up the first two. Also, the reason why the first move I'm using in the loadout instead of even eviscerating chain is because, as I said, the crit rate for it is actually so inconsistent when eviscerating chain, and the crit for that move in super speed, the first one, tornado pull, actually hits more, which is a little odd. You would think that maybe, you know, the move in your power would do more, but it really doesn't. As you can see, I'm still new to precision, but from all the things I've tested, 600k, the other loadouts didn't even touch that. I put in precision a lot more testing than I did with the other moves, with ranged especially. Melee, it took me an hour because I just knew eviscerating chain wouldn't be good. It's like, I'd rather not have it in the thing in the first place, like the loadout in the first place. But yeah, precision was difficult because I want to learn it a lot more. I've been using for ages. Like ever since I came back to the game, I've been using it at over 600k. Because if you just jump it, see how long it takes to hit your next one, and see how instant that was. It's just a lot faster, and plus you have the two ones that are low on cooldown, so you have 2 refreshes instead of doing this. So you can just do something like this. Just a lot better. But yeah, I don't have a precision AoE one, but this is the best one for single target. The reason is I don't even have brawling. I just bought the 301 for the world and I just went straight to testing because I made a gadget precision tune and I want to see how strong it will be compared to my rage tune. That's all I'm doing this for. It is also a fun alternative, and it can hit stronger than rage melee, but I'm sorry, ranged, but I had 690 UK, which I've never seen before, so excuse me. But yeah, if you guys know any tips on how to get precision up, please let me know. But other than that, these are the best loadouts for rage. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.